There we go.
Did I freeze again?
Don't know, but we're live right now, so
Don't touch anything.
now let me look at that. Are you moving?
Mm-hmm.
No, you're frozen.
How did I freeze? Did I touch anything? Start the camera.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
You can still hear me too.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. You disappeared. Now you're back. You're good. All right. Check, check, check. I know everybody can hear us. We're just waiting for the countdown to make sure the stream's going here. Looks like everything is working. Got good stream health.
Do not disturb my phone.
There you go. All right. If you're watching this, we just do the standby just for a little bit so I can check the feed. A little bit of a delay here between what I see and what I'm doing. If you guys want to see that, stand by. I'm just going to roll open.
I see it on my other screen. You're good.
Can you hear it?
I got the cans on.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'll people listen here every little bit. Counting down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll the open. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the new creative, the new show that I'm trying to launch, but I'm just kind of working on live because it's more fun that way. Started working on it. Been working here all day in the stream shed on some work projects, on some really nerdy stuff we'll talk about later. But been wanting to test out how to go live on Meld Studio. This is Meld Studio. It is it's a free open source software. It's for Mac or PC. I'm used to using Ecamm. I've used some OBS, so I've been trying to mess with how to use this on a PC. And the only way you can do an interview is with Video Ninja. And so I got that set up today, and I'm going to bring in Frozone, my buddy from Tristan from Phoenix. And so we're going to bring him on here. What's up, Tristan?
Hey, buddy. So we got a correction. I'm in California.
Oh, that's right. You're in the California desert just outside of LA. That's right. I knew that.
What? The Mojave Desert crosses, I think, Arizona, Nevada, and California. So you were kind of close.
Right.
We'll give you brownie points for it.
Yeah, I guess because the look, because I seen you place in my brain, it's like I'm from California. I was born in Fresno or Dinuba, California, the San Joaquin Valley. And in my mind, the desert, Mojave, all that, and I know Mojave's in California, but in my mind, it's Arizona in, that kind. So actually a fun fact, my dad went to high school with a guy named Burt Rutan, and Burt Rutan built a lot of experimental aircraft in the Mojave Desert. If you've seen the Voyager, the one that went up in the big ship that dropped another ship and all that stuff, he designed that. I went to high school with my dad, so that was kind of cool. But so we got it working. It sounds good. I'm going to look over here at, listen here real quick. It's Arizona.
Sounds good and looks good.
Oh, yeah. It does. It sounds good. Looks good. We messed with sound for a long time because, number one, Tristan's. Are you an audio guy? I know you as an audio guy.
I am an audio guy. Well, it's like all content, right? So the video's got to look good. And the audio's got to sound good. And,
it's a little backtrack here. So if you watched my other show, the stream show with Strick and Brandt, one of my first guests was Henny the Business, and Henny was on YouTube for a long time, and I wanted to have him on the show because I watched his YouTube channel and his content, and then I didn't realize until after I booked the interview and I did some research, he's like a Grammy Award winning producer, and he has his own Patreon that I'm a part of, and so is Tristan. So that's how I met Tristan, and we meet about once a month, and we talk. I just join in for the fun, but they're all audiophiles and making beats, making music, and I enjoy the group. There's probably about 5 or 6 people that show up regularly, and I know that I've met Tristan there. He is like my nerdy counterpart as far as you can see the he has a little bit more money. You see his wall behind me. I don't have 150 drones, so
17. Okay.
17. So tell everybody a little bit about you, Tristan, a little bit more than even I know. So
okay. So I mean, like I'm a like your son. I grew up playing saxophone, high school band, all that stuff. Drum major, did all that. Um, and then I've been making music, for the past since I was 15. A fun fact: MTV Music Generator on the PlayStation was the first time I actually recorded music, like from a production. So using the PlayStation,
I remember
I
that.
made a beat. Yeah, I made a beat and I played it and I put it on a CD. And this was like my first car. So I'm rolling around high school, 1998, 99, playing
That's
my
awesome.
own CD in my own car. My wife was like, right there with me. So yeah, good times. But I've been making music since, 98, 97.
That's awesome.
I don't do it like in a professional sense, whereas I send music out. It's more of a I make I make videos, I make content, and so rather than going out and shopping for music, I usually do it all in house. So I make the videos, I fly the drones, I do a lot of event coverage, and then come back and then make the music in this 12 by 16 shed in the back of my house.
There's the other thing we have in common. I'm at the shed behind my house.
Yeah, man, we should call it Shed Series, man.
Yeah, it is. I've changed this has been labeled the Stream Shed for a long time, and I'm actually, if I can pull this up, I'm actually built a logo. I've been flirting with it for a long time. I spent a lot of time, so it's his. I got the domain Stream Shed Productions, so
Okay.
Stream Shed Studios. I went back and forth, so it's Stream Shed Studios, and I'm gonna be. That's my goal is to make content out of the shed here. So,
The triple S. I
yep.
got it.
But what do you do full time for your day job?
So I am a network engineer for the Department of Veteran Affairs.
Very good.
So,
And
yeah.
you're not furloughed right now.
No, I'm since I work with, the network can't be down. So we were kind of fortunate to kind of make it through that. So they did furloughs for like, I want to say a month. So we went like a month without a paycheck. But this happens every 4 years or so.
Every
Furlough comes
presidential
around.
cycle.
Yeah, so you kind of know in the next 4 years it'll happen again. So if you plan for it, and
Now you're a veteran like I am as well, right?
yeah, we did 8 years in the Air Force.
There we go.
So
That was very,
yeah,
very good. So you had like cush job, good bases, movie theaters.
yeah. I mean, part of it, like the first 4 years, we went. I got in the military 17, right? Because my mom had to sign me away, and then I got married at 18, and then we got married in September. My first deployment was in November. So my wife on a military base by herself, didn't know anybody, didn't have any friends or family, all alone for like the first 4 months of our marriage. But no, I mean, and then I was a cop for his 4 years, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. And then I went over to IT, and then like I want to say I was at year 7. The Air Force sent me to Iraq to do postal work for the Army.
Did you say poster work
Postal work.
or
Like I was a
postal?
mailman
You said
for the
poster. I think, oh,
Army.
you're doing propaganda. No,
Yeah. I did. So they, I'm in with the Army embedded in Baghdad, Iraq, and I was like, man, I gotta get out of it. I can't do this no more. Unfortunately, I made it back alive, and yeah, got out of the military I actually signed up to get out while I was in Iraq, and I got back to my base, and they were like, "So, you're with a new unit?" I said, "No, actually, I'm out."
I took an early out too. They were like, "Oh, if you can get accepted to college, we'll let you out early." So I got like
Oh
6 months
man,
out early. So, but there was different times. They were kicking people. If you didn't pass your PT, they were kicking you out and stuff
yeah.
like that. So they were really trying to,
Now,
downsize.
where are you? Army or
Navy. Yep.
Navy?
I was on a submarine, so I was a
Ooh.
mechanic and diver on a submarine. So, yeah, a lot of times underwater, spent out at sea, did a med cruise, went to Navy. The coolest thing I did was I went to Navy dive school. So,
Ooh.
worked with Navy SEALs, did lockouts and all that fun stuff, like you see in the movies.
Yeah.
And so that kind of I've said that's ruined my career because I still like the excitement, you know. Um,
I had it's four of us, four buddies. I went Air Force, a buddy went Navy, another went Army, and then I think the other went to college. Right. So the Navy guy's like mad. He's like, "Man, I got in trouble. I'm stuck on the ship." I'm like, "That's what happens when you get in trouble. They just take a strike from us, but you get stuck on the ship." He was like, "Yeah, we're in Guam, and I can't get off the boat."
oh my goodness gracious.
Oh no, I froze again.
You did freeze again, so I'm going to go to my wide scene. So we're testing here, everybody. We're testing Video Ninja, and for some reason we're having some freezing that happens, and I don't know why. He's gonna refresh here in a second. And are you refreshing on your end, or is that just
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm disabling the video
mhm,
and then re-enabling it,
right?
and then it looks like it has the buffer has to catch up.
Let me see if I can. Let me make a real quick scene here. There we go. So that's what I'm seeing right now.
Ooh.
So I'm seeing. This is Video Ninja. I sent you an invite.
Hmm.
It's free. You just make a room. You can have up to 30 people, and I could share like the whole room. So like I could have 30 squares, little bitty squares. And I didn't turn on. I just read it real quick. They said not to turn on Pro Audio, but since you're a Pro Audio guy, maybe we should have done the Pro Audio settings. But I sent you the
They said
invite.
not to.
Yeah, they said because it cuts the volume down. I guess for people who don't have um, pro
Oh, okay.
equipment,
Pro audio.
pro audio. So we'll try that next time. So and then I can look here. This is the director's view, and then there's our view there. But I
So
basically, oh, go ahead.
sometimes Henny isn't available to do our lives.
Right?
So it might be interesting to get the whole crew
Yeah.
that usually shows up on a Sunday. If Henny can't do his, bring him over here and see if we can all.
Stream live.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that way it'll be full circle. This
Yeah,
is how
yeah,
we
yeah.
started. Yeah.
So this is, like I said, I was an Ecamm user for many years. I gave my Mac Mini to my daughter for her to use, and I haven't got a new one. Well, I did. I started a new job as a television director for the University of Arkansas at Little Rock. They gave me a MacBook Air, which can't really do anything. Like, we'll
It's
get
an
you something
iPad.
later. And I got a studio. I'm getting a Mac studio set up in my office. I think it's a couple generations back, but it's one of those things where it's locked down and I can't install any software. So it was like, I have to get IT to install it. So I was like, you know what? I've got this. I built this huge PC during the pandemic. So I'm just going to go with what I got. So I'm not trying to spend a bunch of money. If at some point I'll probably get a Mac, but they're supposed to be launching the Mac Mini 5 pretty soon. So
That's funny. I gave my daughter my old M1 Mac Mini.
that's what I gave my daughter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's funny that Mac, and I will say that M1 Mac I bought just to do live streaming in 2020. My wife went on her own for a year and a half, and she needed a computer. I gave her the Mac Mini, edited video. She did all of her stuff. She got enough work where she upgraded to the newest Mac Mini, and then my daughter does all of this in college, so we gave her the Mac Mini, and I gave her my Panasonic SLR or DSLR that I had for doing live streaming. So I'm just now using a web camera and so I got to buy a new camera. I've got to buy.
You got a Pocket 3.
Well, I saw the links for the Pocket 4. Supposed to have 2 lenses, all this cool stuff.
Oh,
So
the rumor mill is the worst.
So what I'm thinking about, we can talk about cameras. You got the FX3, and this is what we're looking at right now. And I've had the FX3 at my last job, and I love the Sony FX3. And I love Sony products, but I also have, if you look back behind me here, that big camera up there was, and then I have another one here. I ran a production studio. Me and my wife did for 8 years on Panasonic gear. So I like Panasonic stuff. You can see the Lumix hat I got from NAB last year, but they launched, well, the S1H or something like that's like $5,000 or $4,000. It's the one I want, but I don't want to pay that much. But the S9 is like $1,500, and there were some issues with it doesn't have a headphone jack out. That was the only thing it didn't have. OpenGate, you know, they've made a partnership with Arri, so you have Arri color LUTs, you got all this stuff, and then, but I did find a workaround is Zoom makes well, you can get any kind of Zoom interface, but Zoom has a shotgun mic. It has a headphone out, and it records 32-bit float audio on the mic as it pumps it to the camera. So I was like, that's probably what I'm going to get. So I'll test that out. And I'm trying to go as cheap, because one of the things I'm trying to do, and you can probably attest to this, is as a creator, we talked about this the other night, and this is why I wanted to have him on the show, and this is why I want to keep doing this show, is we all been doing this for years, folks, and we're all professionals, and we're still not making any money. So one of the secrets to doing business is not spending a lot of money. So keep everything's cost as low as you can. And his video froze again, so he's going to have to refresh. And I don't know why it does that.
That's okay. We're figuring it out, man.
No, I know, and I have it set on the highest settings because we wanted the best quality that we could get.
Free is where it's at.
Yeah, free. Yeah, free is where it's at. So this is all free. You can try Video Ninja. Well, the FX3 is not free. The SM7B is not free. I have bought some gear. But so part of this podcast is supposed to be about actually creators and how people are making it. And reason this all started was you popped on my live. I said I needed a song, and you said you made a song. So can we listen to that?
Now, that's the tricky part, right? So
to get your audio out. Can you share your screen, I think, with
Oh, is that what this
there's a
little
screen
button
share. It
does?
looks like a monitor,
Yeah, let's see if that helps.
but I don't know what it does. Like, well, I mean, obviously, is it going to pull the audio from you might have to set your audio to reconfigure your audio. Let's just try it
Okay.
out.
We'll try it out. I'm gonna move some stuff around. I'm looking up because I got my computer.
We got 2 viewers. One's me and one's you, so I'm not worried about it.
Oh, okay. that makes sense.
I'm not famous.
I know, right?
I used to be.
Now we might have to try this on my channel next.
Yeah. When I post this, I will try to do the collab thing.
Yeah. Let me copy this to my server.
Stream health is healthy.
Will it work? Oops. So me and my son have a we make beats together sometimes, and so I have a Ugreen NAS, and he can connect to it, and I can connect to it. My daughter, she connects to it when she has her stuff. So
I'm looking at one of those for work. Do you like the Ugreen?
Oh man, it's so wonderful.
That's what I needed to hear.
It you don't want people to have to figure out a lot of stuff, right? It's
Right.
easiest if a person can just jump in, get what they need. So I got a buddy who's not very technically savvy at all, and I'm like, here's a link, just start dropping stuff in, and let me know if you have any problems. He was able to see the folders remotely and connect and do all that stuff. So yeah, I think it's a good product. Yeah, and I got a 10 gig network on it.
Wow.
So my Mac Mini that I'm on right now is it's got a 10 gig card. So I got 10 gig between those two. So when I'm dropping massive libraries from Final Cut to back it up, and I froze again.
Yeah, you did. We'll figure this all out.
Yeah. But yeah, so when I do that, it's yeah, fine. So Let me make sure I got my studio files loaded. And then let me bring the song over. But yeah,
I'm gonna share
so
this on Facebook real quick. See if we can get some viewers. Nice.
no, don't open it in the recent 13. Quick. Now, oh well. So I got two programs of the same vendor, Reason 13 and Reason 12 on, and I like 12 better than I like 13.
Did you have to
But
pay for an upgrade?
yes.
Yeah. So you don't want to let go of that lost sunk cost, right? Like you spent the money,
No.
so you won't
So
delete
my
13.
son,
Yeah.
well, my son uses it too. So,
Yeah.
but you can't make something new in 13 and
Open it in 12.
downgrade. Yeah.
Mm.
So, yeah, that's the only downside.
All right, let's hear it for dads here, because I'm the same way. I've got a Adobe account for my kids, my daughter, Canva account for everybody in the family. I keep every,
So
creative
everybody's on
skills
your account.
on Canva. The Adobe account is just Maggie and my wife. I don't,
Okay.
we can swap. You can have
Two people.
but you have two devices per people.
Yeah.
So you have to go like, hey, log out, log out. I need to get back in. But they need it more than I do. I just don't use. I mean, I have it now for work, so I have the full Adobe package at work.
Okay.
I don't know. I just don't. I just slowly, I use a lot of Canva. I've been getting away from doing any freelance work, so I don't really need, InDesign, big print jobs.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So my situation with Adobe is unique. I have a 20 terabyte subscription plan.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you know that they even had a 20 terabyte subscription plan?
And how much does that cost? You don't have to tell me, because I know you're rich, but no, I'm just kidding.
No. So if I wasn't doing stock video and I wasn't making the money back, it would not work out.
Gotcha. You didn't mention that about yourself. So you make stock video and sell it?
Yep. So that's how I'm able to do a lot of this stuff. Like I'm not rich, but stock allows me to buy cameras, buy gear. It allows me to, um, buy GoPro.
Very
And
good.
so what the cool part is, like I can leave this outside in the desert, in the middle of the desert, for like 2 days, and it'll get a time lapse, right? I got, of course, a battery bank plugged into it, but I can leave this, and a tripod outside and get a time lapse. And so I've been selling time lapses for the past like 6 years, and
Wow.
every month I make about between time lapses, food stock, and some other stuff, but I make about $500 a month.
Wow, that's good.
Doing stock.
Well, thank you for sharing that, because a lot of people talk about it, but nobody knows like real numbers. But 500, that's a good, because I seen you share all that stuff, and to my brain, I'm thinking, why is he going out in the desert in the middle of the cold in the nighttime to do all this? So you had to be making some money.
Yes, I mean it kind of works out because, like I sit in this office, 9 hours a day, and so when I get off work, the sun is setting, so I just go out and watch the sunset, right? And so since I'm out there anyway, I film it. And then I come back home, I'll usually edit it and throw it up on stock. Now, it doesn't always sell, but when it does, it works out. So, like, I think this month I made, well, I'm sorry, last month I made 500, but I know guys making like $1,000 a month, and they're not doing but very much work at all.
That's really good to hear, and that's part of the reason I'm making this show, is to help people find real ways to make money online. And like I said, you see a lot of people talk about it, but nobody actually shares, So then you got to think about, like, the GoPro is pretty cheap. You can go, like, you're going to go out. You're probably going out anyway. You live in that area. So it makes a lot of sense. You're not putting a lot of money into it. So that's one thing that I see people do is like, well, I'm going to go buy FX3, a $3,000 camera. Now I got to travel to the desert, and I don't live here. You know what I mean? So you need to do what's around you, what you can get to cheaply.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't know that the market for that was that big for the stock. You know,
Now it fluctuates, like right, because you live in a college town.
Little Rock has us. Yeah, we have 3 or 4 colleges here. We have a HBC. We have 3 HBCUs, and then the one I work at, U of A of Little Rock, and then some technical colleges. So yeah, there's quite a few.
So it's not like it's. Is there some place around there that's like really famous and everybody knows about it?
Central High School.
Central High School. And does Central High School what is Central High School known for?
Central High School was the first integrated school, and they rolled out the National Guard to escort the Central High 9 into school in the 60s. So they actually turned the schools where my daughter went to school, to where my wife went to school, they actually turned it into a federal park. So they actually give tours as the people are doing.
So if I was to look it up, I would look up what?
Central High School.
Alabama?
No, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Little Rock, Central High School.
Arkansas. Little Rock.
Probably one of the pivotal moments in the civil rights movement.
And it's called Central High School?
Mm-hmm.
Central. I'm doing a search
On the stock list.
Yeah. So I see a big building with a lake in front of it.
No lake.
Or not lake, but a little pool maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like it's an older building.
It's old, yeah.
Looks really
So
cool. Looks like a
there
castle.
are-
It's like Harry Potter.
Yeah. So do this. Go to stock.
Adobe
Pull up
stock.
the webpage. No. Go to stock.adobe.com. And I'm gonna give you my little tip on how to do it.
Adobe. Okay.
And pull up the webpage can you pull up a webpage while we're talking about it?
Let me see here.
Without
I
it.
can. Let me. Let me do this. Let me see if I can
Okay.
add. Wait a minute, I might add you in here. See if I can add you in here.
Oh,
We're gonna see. Hold on.
you know, see.
I'm gonna add a browser source because you are a browser source. Now I'm gonna edit said browser source. I will say for, like I said, Ecamm makes everything a lot easier than what I'm doing here because I'm having to copy and paste a lot of links. Copy, paste. There you are. I'm going to turn you into a circle. Oh, I can't turn you into a circle.
Circle me, man. Circle
Let
me.
me turn you into a circle.
Can't put baby in a box.
Now I got to be in a box. Don't put baby in the corner.
Don't put baby in the corner.
So anyway, we're just going to leave it like this. All right, so now I got to go back to the website.
All right, go to back.
I could have set this all up. It would have been a lot easier, but all right.
Well, I mean, but this is on the fly. So type
Yeah.
in Arkansas or Little Rock, Arkansas Central High. So that's not a lot.
No, it's not. So
No.
let me look
And
at-
the rest now I want you to go back. I want you to see
sorry.
something real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures.
because my wife she's wanting to justify buying herself a large format film camera.
Don't need it. Not for stock.
Not for stock.
Don't need
I know.
it.
She has
No.
all kinds of Nikon stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, how many pictures do you see? You can get 10?
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm just changing something here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see that many.
Okay. Here's another trick. You got a Pocket 3, right?
5, 6.
In the family?
Not a lot. Yeah, we have a Pocket 3.
Okay. There's only one video.
No way.
Do you see it? It's the statue. There's
Yeah,
only one video,
that's actually at the state capitol.
and that's not even at the school. So
Yeah.
what I would do, and if you want to test this theory out, um, I can have you. Well, you can't sign up. If you do, we'll try something. Oh, I froze again. Dang it. Um,
We'll get that figured out at some point.
yeah, I don't know if it's mine. I don't know if it's mine or yours, but
I
when I
don't either.
disable, whatever. Um, so what I would do if I were you, and this is for anybody listening or watching, the playback, I would take the most prominent thing in my town, and I'd say, okay, what is this place known for? Like for me, it's the Joshua Tree. Everybody knows the Mojave Desert because of Joshua Tree. Even if, you know, I don't live in Joshua Tree where everybody knows it. Everybody thinks of Joshua Tree when I post my footage.
Right.
Now type in Mojave Desert, California. J A. Yep.
MOJAVA, right? Mojave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, V
No,
E.
AVE. Yep.
Mojave Desert. Okay. Mm-mm. Okay.
And now search by video.
How do I do that? Oh, all
Yep. Oh,
videos.
that video.
Okay. Is that
So
yours right there?
not the first two aren't, but the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, that one is mine.
Wow.
Um, you see what I'm saying? Like, so I think of, you know, that one's not mine, but that
Th-
one's mine. That's
This
a
one right here
drone
is
shot.
yours.
If you have a drone, that's
Yeah.
yep. That was
HD
just
4K. If I want to buy
wait,
it.
is that mine? No, wait. Go back to the top one with the colorful sunset.
This one?
Nope, to the right. One more. That one. Click that one. All right, you see my name pop up by Frozone?
Yeah, buy Frozen. So if I click buy
Yeah.
Frozen, I can see all your
You
stuff.
get all the stuff. All right. So you'll get everything related to that, right? Oh, there's my page. So look what I did. I went to my local taco spot as I'm ordering tacos and I shot, no, go back up. I want you to see that. I shot maybe 10 minutes of footage while I'm waiting for my tacos to be cooked. And I'm just sitting there just filming. And they're like, "Hey, can you take pictures for our menu?" Sure. Okay. And I'm putting it, and as I'm doing that, I'm also taking video.
My
So
goodness
now,
gracious.
I'm not only getting paid by them to take their menu shots,
And
but I'm also adding stock content to my portfolio because just sitting there filming.
now, did you shoot
Pocket
that with
three.
a Pocket 3?
That was Pocket three.
Holy crap.
That's Pocket three. Now there's some. I don't know if the other ones that made it down. Um, but if you scroll down, my wife cooking, she's always in the kitchen. So I ask, can I film you? She just doesn't want her face up.
Yeah, that's good.
Beignets being made. That's very popular.
Beignets,
Baseball.
baseball.
This one, there's a local baseball team. What's not minor league? What's like the lower? It's like
I
a
said G
traveling
League, but
team.
that's NBA. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I just go to the game. I pay my little $5 to get in, and at this particular shot, I'm behind the fence because I can't be on the field,
Right.
right? I'm a spectator, but I put my camera through the fence hole,
There you go.
and this guy nails this home run. Now, the best part is there's no faces, there's no team name, there's no Nike swooshes, there's none of that. It's just like I went out and filmed this. This shot sells every year for baseball, every year.
Wow. It doesn't tell you
And
how many like you've sold or anything on here, does
no,
it? Yeah.
no, I won't tell you that. But I can tell you, I've made probably $400 off of that one shot. Here's
Wow.
another one. You see that? Okay,
Which one?
um, to the right, there's a cement plant.
That?
Nope, to the right of that, there's a plant. No, a
Oh,
cement
cement.
plant.
Cement.
That
Okay.
that is a very famous cement plant in my in the town over,
Hmm.
and I just like the way it looked. That sold the other day for like $20, and it's just a picture. I just
Wow.
I just drove by and went snap.
So I drive
Eh,
by a we have this huge quarry here where they have the giant dump trucks and they do
What's
granite
the name of
gravel.
it?
Granite Mountain, I think is what it's called in
Search it
Little
up.
Rock. Well, no, here's what I was gonna search up here is probably the biggest thing we have here is the Bill Clinton Presidential Library.
Oh, the Congress one, the Congress looking building.
That looks like a I can't spell. That looks like a trailer house. People always gave it crap because they said it looked like a trailer house. It's an amazing building. But yeah, they got some of that. So President Clinton Commerce, not that much though.
Nope. And even if you search up just Little Rock, Arkansas,
Yeah, that's not very many.
no. So what I like to do is I say, okay, if I'm traveling, I'll look up the area on stock and say, what don't I see on stock? And I'll go and shoot that for a day or a couple hours, however much time I have.
Now I know you do. I know you do a lot. Like these are, these are so overdone.
Look at the graphic. All it is a graphic that has
True,
little. I mean, you
true.
can make that.
These are all like this. Some of these, like this shot here, is been 100 times.
hmm And you'll see all this stuff pop up on commercials,
Yeah,
especially the video stuff.
that's not even Little Rock. That is.
Nope.
That's cool. I am going
hmm
to. That's not very many. Well, 37 pages. So there is some stuff.
But do a search by video.
Oh yeah.
Just do video only. A lot of this stuff is drones, but you don't need a
Yeah.
drone. You don't need a drone to stand in front of the courthouse or whatever and take a 10-minute time lapse. If you take a 15-minute time lapse in front of that central high that you just showed me on a cloudy day, it's just a 10-minute, 15-minute, you just set the camera up, and especially with the Pocket 3. Now, I love the Pocket 3 for stock because it's so discreet. So what I do is I get a little tripod, I take the Pocket 3 out, and I just get a time. I set it to time lapse, sit there for 15 minutes. That gives me a good 5 to 15-second time lapse, right? I just upload it. I don't even edit it.
That's crazy.
And I make a killing doing that.
Oh, let's look up. I'm gonna have to look up here. I took you down. I
Now the
took it down.
gears are spinning. You see. But if you sit around and think, okay, to make an Adobe stock account is free. It's free.
But if you, so like um sorry, I'm just trying to spell here. Do you have to do, like you said, as long as you don't show their faces, there's no logos, you're cool.
Yep.
You don't have to
Now
get
now
releases and all that stuff.
now buildings like that Central High, that's considered editorial, right? So some people say, oh well, I can't license it without getting a model, or not a model release, but a release for the building, a property release.
It's a federal
But
park
if you
though, so
but if you hmm?
it's a federal park, so it's public domain. I would think it would be public domain, just like if you wanted Yosemite.
But Adobe will see a building and say we need a property release because it's a
Oh, I
building.
got you.
But if you mark it as editorial,
I got you.
it's public space. So all those buildings that you saw, that's all editorial. Nothing on that first page that we looked at was like considered commercial. It's all editorial.
Got you.
And somebody's making a killing because there's only 6 clips. So if I were you, I would look at the major, what people see when they come to Arkansas. What would a tourist like? Start to look at your city as a tourist.
Right.
Oh, that's a cool looking building. I live in the desert. I don't have buildings around me. Or I'm from, some person from Indonesia who's never seen a bridge or something. You know what I mean? Like, start being a tourist in your city and looking at things from that lens. And like I said, if you have a GoPro, um, just start doing a time lapse. Just sit there for 50. You have 15 minutes. Put the camera down, go through your emails, call somebody real quick, especially on a cloudy day, or if there's or Um, it don't have to be a cloudy day. Just a nice. I like cloudy days because it's movement in the frame.
I have to
Like if you go
show.
on,
Oh yeah, I got you. Keep talking. I'm just gonna go to this scene here because I've got
it,
to. I can still hear you. We got a
oh,
bunch of people
oh,
showed
I
up
brought
in our
everybody.
chat.
Yeah, I brought everybody
Oh, there
from.
you go.
Yeah, so I sent the group chat a message
Oh, that's
saying,
why everybody showed
"Come
up. So I
join us."
wanted to show everybody up there. So let
What
me.
up,
I
Lou?
can.
What up, Lou? Lou?
I
Lou
can.
always gonna show up. Let me tell you about Lou. Lou will always show up. Princess will always show up. If you let them know you going live, they gonna stop what they
There we are.
doing.
I was able to bring it in here. So
That's what's up.
everybody's there. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lou does always show up. So is Princess.
I mean,
That's awesome.
sometimes even before I let anybody know I'm doing anything, Lou's already there. I'm like, dang it, Lou.
So that's awesome. So look at this here. What I was looking for. Oh, I'm on our stream here. I
Oh
looked
yeah, we
up.
got four.
I have a lot of marching band stuff from James and the marching band. So I looked up HBCU marching bands
Mm-hmm.
videos, and it says there's, you know, 2,000 results, but
Pictures. Oh, no, there's
these all
no.
videos. I
Yeah,
filtered by
yeah.
videos, but I can get tons of
But
this
that's
stuff.
all marching band. Type HBCU marching band.
I did, and it crossed. It like said or show style band HBCU.
Nothing.
Crosses it out. See, like it doesn't know what it is. Show style band. That's what we are. Show style marching band.
Look at that. 6 real clips.
Yeah.
So I would.
James. I have to show James playing.
Man.
And just I could edit all my footage just to take kids' heads out and just make it look like that.
No, I mean,
Like
if you
I
film,
have tons of stuff that I could just do like that.
mm-hmm, just
Slow
blur
it
it
down,
out.
blur it. You would know what
Uh-huh.
it is.
Yeah.
Man, you've opened a whole new. Maybe I can buy a new camera and a new.
No,
pay
you
for all
don't
those
because you already
subscriptions.
have you have an Action 4.
Yeah, and we do have a Pocket Osmo 3. I have
Yeah.
we have
I
a.
made before. I mean, my first clip sold on stock was hot dogs on the grill. Very.
That sounds like your first
I was
album.
out there. I was. What did I was filming time lapses for weeks. And the first clip I sold was hot dogs on my grill. And I was like, I don't know if anybody's going to want this, but I'm out here making hot dogs for my family. And somebody bought it. And then I think the most selling one is my daughter was getting her hair combed.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine, it's
Yeah.
traditional. Black girl getting her hair combed, but you can't see her face and you can't see my wife's face, but all you see is this long hair just being combed out. And I made like 10 clips of those. And shoot, there it goes again.
Sorry.
And yeah, it sells every month. It sells more than time lapses.
I'm going to change the scene here. I'm going to move some stuff around here. I'm going to see if I can. So here's a whole new
I
scene.
think it's the Cam Link. I honestly believe that it's the Cam Link.
I've had some issues with Cam Link in the past. Like I said, for some reason, those cheap. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a whole new scene. We can do this live while everybody's watching. I had those damn $20, $15, whatever they cost on Amazon, just like no name ones. They work better. I don't know why. Let's see. So I got to go grab. See, here's the thing. I got to go every time I do this. I got to go grab your URL for the solo view. I can. There you go. I'm gonna sell enough stock so I can go buy me a new Mac Mini.
There you go.
Get back with Ecamm.
So what I wanted to tell you about is I got I was telling you before, I got a company that is being started, and I'm gonna probably coach for it, and it's basically teaching people how to do stock.
Really?
That's all it is. It's how to start the stock. It's called the fundamental footage. Fundamental footage, yeah. So it's basically, you know, if you got a phone, that's all you need.
Hmm.
and to get started with stock. If you have a camera, you're a little bit better. You know, it's like, but most of my footage, the first, I want to say 2, 3 years was all GoPro stuff. Because Pocket 3 was, I had drones, but my drone stuff doesn't sell as much as, you know, handheld stuff or,
You know, drones kind of it was hot for a minute, and I think it's kind of
mm-hmm.
lost its little vibe there. So there we go. Now I got a
Yep.
scene where I can see everybody's chat. I was having a hard time reading everybody's chat there. So all right, we got everybody here.
Dave's
Appreciate
here. How's
y'all.
up,
We're
Dave?
back, baby. We back, baby. Happy New
We
Year.
back.
I
Can
love
it?
Luis because he always pops in. Like I said, I have a Mac that's up here on the thing. I've got an old iMac, and I
Mm-hmm.
put uh, Linux on it so I could make it do modern stuff, like modern browsers.
Uh,
And I was live streaming with OBS from the web camera that's in a, you know, 2000 iMac 27-inch.
mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Oh, this looks so cool. It's so retro." It's like, it's awesome. My old gear looks retro. So
Old gear works, man.
I got tons of it. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. I think that is so cool. I mean, I'm gonna be thinking about. I feel stupid because I worked for tourism for a year and a half, so I know
Mm-hmm.
everywhere that's somewhere.
And so you even got a leg up there.
I can go to all the places. I can do all the things. I just, um, most of the stuff I could have been doing while I was out on the road, because I was doing all kinds of stuff, going to all these
Mm-hmm.
different places. I have, clients and stuff. I could have done a lot of stuff. So, and I just never thought it was worth the hassle. Does that make sense?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Like
Like,
it's a lot to
yeah, a
kind of
lot of
do.
work. A lot of these things where people, you try to work really hard to do all this. It's like I've been doing. Maybe I was spoiled. I did YouTube in 2008. Started a startup company about doing this. I thought the creator economy and streaming was going to be the next big thing in 2008,
Mm-hmm.
and launched a show called Beer Utopia. Got funded. Got a little bit of money. Did a
Mm-hmm.
proof of concept beer show. My second or third episode, I got a sponsor from a major brewery. By the seventh episode, they flew us to the Great American Beer Festival. I was just like meeting with Budweiser. I was like, all this stuff was happening, and the recession hit. And nobody knew what to call it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they were like, "Well, we don't know what this is." I was like, there was not a influencer or a content creator. And then everybody loved the show, but they were like, "I want you to come do my brewery in Portland, Oregon." I was like, "Great. It's going to cost you a couple grand to fly me out there for 2 or 3 days." Oh, we didn't want to pay for it, you know. So
We just want you to come out here and hang out with us
you
because
need the
that's what
you
you
need the exposure.
exposure.
It's like I don't need the exposure,
Gosh, I'm
but
sorry. I don't speak exposure.
so what you got? Were we going to be able to play the song you
No,
made?
because I switched to my Mac Mini,
Oh, you're
and
good.
my Mac Mini doesn't have anything loaded into it.
You can send it to me later, and we'll.
Oh, I
Actually, you
can
could
send it
send
to
it to
you,
me, and I could play it.
but it's just a stinger. I
That's
didn't make a
fine.
song.
No, that's fine.
Okay,
I think this lets you
so
send something, doesn't it? Where is it? Where is it? Share website. Share picture. I thought it said you could send a file through this.
how
Reading
much exposure do you need? You need a lot of exposure. I'm at f2.8 ISO 1 2. um, but no, I mean it's So Lou has a question about DJ. He always turns this into gear. Yeah, I'm
That's fine.
talking about. All right, Lou. So what's your question about the Nano and the Pocket, the Nano and the Mic 3?
You know, while he's getting the question in here, I saw Princess said she wants to do stock. She's a truck driver.
Man, I've been trying to
She's
get
all
her.
over the place.
Okay, so go back. Okay, go back to
Yeah, I
Adobe
still got it.
Stock.
What do you want me to search up?
Go back to. Can you get back to my page at all?
Let me go back. Oh, yeah, you had that truck,
I
didn't you?
had a truck. Yeah, you saw it.
I saw
See?
it. Yeah. Well, I know
And
you
I'll
do
tell you.
drifting stuff too, and I didn't know
Oh yeah.
you're just a
This
car
is
nerd.
this is a fun. No, it's just I just like to be outside.
Find it. Oh, here we are. Had to go backwards a couple times here. All right, let me go back to
I'll edit out
do
this
some
song
stuff
while you're
here.
doing that.
There we
Bounce,
are. So,
export.
I saw it. I thought I saw it. Was it a video?
It was a yes, a video.
Video. There it is.
There it is. Okay. So the story. All I'm doing, I got the camera. My wife's driving because I'm super safe, and I just drove by that truck, and that's all it was.
Right.
That's it.
And how much did
Now,
that make you so far?
it that clip. That how long is that second? That's a.
Does it say?
It doesn't tell me
10-second
how
duration.
I've sold that clip 57 times.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the sixth most downloaded. Oh, I can share. Oh, can I share? No, I can't share. I could
You
take a.
can show your screen.
No, I can't share the. I got two Macs running.
Oh, that's right.
Let me screenshot it. Nope, that don't work. So that clip, yeah. So it's 57 times, and all it is just me hanging outside the window, or not even hanging outside. I've just got my arm out the window with the camera, and that clip, it just sells because there's no. Now here's the the, the kicker is you can't have any branding, right? So as soon as you put branding, once you see branding on the vehicle, then it kind of like okay. Um, so
But
that's one of the kind
if you look at Princess, she drives a truck,
of. Mm-hmm.
right?
And all
Abraham
I have
Kennedy.
driving footage where I put the GoPro, but her husband, froze again. Her husband, I don't think likes to have the camera mounted to the car,
Right, right, right.
and so
They wanted me to
I
share the
think
website. Let me see if I can share this in the chat. This is the website for Frozone. Just to search. It's gonna look like a really, really, really long. Oh, it won't let me share. It's too long. Let's see if I can find the shorter link. Adobe stock. Oh wait,
oh, you
I
heard.
could probably go back.
Did you hear that?
I did.
So that's all it is.
Perfect.
It's one note or one key across 5 different sounds, and
I'm gonna put this in the chat real quick here. Hold on. Telling you people, live is. You want to get good at video? Do it live.
do it live.
All right, so I put the link to Frozone's Adobe stock in the chat.
Okay.
So let's see here. Let's go back to the questions. Hey, can you the link to the web pages in the chat? That's the one I'm using. If you want Meld Studio, I can put that in there too. That's what I'm using to stream, and which is free, PC or Mac. Meld Studio. They've been making a lot of upgrades to it. Let's see, paste. That's in there, and then I'm gonna show everybody Video Ninja. We can do that.
Okay, so check that file I just shared with you. Does that work?
Hold on.
Oh.
Video Ninja. Get that link.
Yeah, so you got it. What you can do, Princess, is you got the magnet, right? Like when he stops, or when you stop, put it on the back of the truck. put the magnet.
Tell him you're making $500 a month. He'll be just fine.
Right?
And if you want to, you could make a hard mount. I mean, you could bolt it somewhere, clamp it, super clamp it.
Yeah, you get no. These magnets are enough.
Or, well, I mean, to make him feel safe, do a magnet and then have like a 550 cord carabiner.
Oh yeah.
Oh
gosh, not 550 cord. Oh, I'm triggered immediately.
I got a bunch of that stuff. So.
So what the new plan is?
What else we need to look at? Oh my! Oh, is that?
Ugh. So
That's a
I'm gonna
Ronin
probably
4.
do some testing today. Yeah, this is the Ronin RS4 Pro. I'm trying to get out today, and I'll probably do some sunsets. But this is gonna go in a car with the FX3.
Gotcha. Do you have
Maybe.
that little bouncy one for the pocket?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You have
Let me
everything.
grab it.
You're like my friend Aaron Stone here. He has everything too. If I want something, I ask him. He's like, love it, hate it.
This is the
Yeah,
best.
that
So I
one.
do rollers with this, and it's cool. And it just I also like so I'll put this on the car, right? And then I have a handle. So I'll put this on the car, do all my driving stuff, and then take it off the car and then walk around with it on there.
Mm-hmm.
And man, oh man.
The other thing you got
This
to
little
realize, people, the FX3 I know can do it, and so can the Pocket Osmos or all the Osmo stuff or DJI stuff. You can control it and view it from your phone. So you're just
mm-hmm.
sitting in your phone, especially the Pocket Osmo or the Pocket 3. You can point the gimbal, you can hit record, you can zoom in, zoom out. Can you control zoom? You can't control zoom, but I know you control.
You can't. You just need
for the Sony. You can control like your aperture and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. So
this is becoming a gear podcast.
I know, right? This always happens. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Because you have it all, and everybody wants to see it.
I know, but the newest toy. Where did I put it? Where is it? Did I leave it in the car?
I'm gonna take a full screen while you look. I've got my dog in here is crying to go out. So, hey, if you guys are watching right now and you haven't subscribed or liked the YouTube channel, please do so now, because I have these cool alerts and stuff. So if you subscribe, it'll be really cool. At least on this scene. I haven't put it on all the other scenes, but yeah, like, subscribe, follow. I'm gonna try to do this. This is really just a work in progress right now, and I'm trying to fill out the show and the concept. I'm pretty solid on the concept. I know that there's a lot of people that want to be creative that are out there, and we all need to make money. So, that's kind of what this is about. Not only, I want to go beyond the gear, though, as far as about the marketing, the where the industry is going. If you look right now, everything's changing. Netflix is trying to buy Warner Brothers. Spotify does video podcasts. Netflix is putting video podcast on Netflix. I mean, there are just so many opportunities right now. So I think that's just amazing. Let's go back to my scene here with Frozone. We need to figure out the lag thing, so we'll try that.
What do you mean?
Why it freezes?
Oh, see if you can see that file.
Oh, how did you send it to me?
I don't know. It says it's okay. So I did the share thing
through Video Ninja.
And it says file sharing.
Control room. And then I'm going to go to this other view here. Where did it go?
I don't know. It says so. It says file sharing in my view.
Oh, and I see it. It says Tristan has shared a file with you. Do you trust him? Download it here. Downloading. I have the stinger. Save. Is that AIF? I wonder if this will play back.
Oh, shoot.
I can convert it. That's fine. Let me see if I can add it here, just in our little scene. I can add a file. Media source. What did you call it?
Brant Stinger.
Brant Stingers. Downloads. It's not showing up, so I don't think it likes that. Let me see.
No, I don't think like AIF. Let me convert it. I'll convert it real quick.
Well, I'm just seeing where it went. It didn't even go. Yeah, it's in my downloads. It's not showing up. So, MP3?
Yeah. Lou said if I only had one camera, Pocket 3. Easy.
Pocket 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or wait, Pocket 4 might be coming out. Pay attention.
Pocket 3.
Or get the Pocket 3 cheap.
Pocket 3.
Try to buy a generation behind if you can.
Will an M4A work for you?
Oh, try it.
It should be a lot easier. Choose
I can
file.
convert it. I've got conversion tools.
All right, try that one.
Did you send it again?
Mm-hmm. One
Oh,
camera, one mic, and why? Yeah, Pocket 3. I would get for the rest of my life, I would get a Pocket 3
and the DJI
and
mic that
DJI
connects
mic
to it.
3s if you could. I like the mic 3s because you can connect 4 mics to it, and that's just the bee's knees. I want to do a podcast in live and just use all 4 mic minis and 2 Pocket 3s. I think that would be really interesting.
Yeah, I
So
mean, you could do it with.
Yeah.
How do I cue it? It's playing. It says it's playing. Ah.
But you know how you were popping up things and.
Can you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. You can loop it.
You can't get a bundle with 4 Pocket 3s. You got to buy them separately.
Audio track. Yeah, it's here. It's just really low.
Mm-hmm. And no, you don't need a lav. You just need the Pocket 3.
Let's try this here. You hear that?
Yep. So I'll probably tail it off a little bit more. But yeah, that's you
awesome.
know. But I'll make you a In fact, let's see. Do I have one? Do I have a song?
I can show everybody how I do that too. So all I do is I want to see the magic. Magic. Everybody who's watching here wants to see the magic, right?
Show me the money.
Show me the money. Go back to. I will say that I'm streaming, doing all this. I built this PC in 2020. I just got 32 gigs of RAM in it. I had to spend a couple $100 for that because RAM prices are so high.
Yeah. You got the mic mini and 1 mic. Yeah, Lou. Oh, Princess, yeah.
You know what would be cool for Princess would be a way to record audio only too, just engine sounds, air brakes, all that kind of sound effectsy stuff, you know.
Well, she could put the camera on the outside and be talking.
True.
With the mic.
She could.
And just narrate the whole thing. That'd be cool.
All right, so I'm going to go to this screen right here. So this is how I made my open. This is Canva. Mm-hmm. All animated in Canva. So what I did is I have...
Later, Dave.
What I'll do is I'll duplicate this slide. Duplicate page. There's that page. So there's that. We're going to delete all this audio here. But y'all didn't know that you could edit video in Canva.
Oh, gosh. I just hate giving Canva that access.
Upload.
But if you make it everything in Canva, then I guess. But,
well, here's the thing about it. So here's I just downloaded your file. I'm going to drag it over here. Right? You can place it at the head of here. Now we're going to just play this one. Whoop. To do some timing here. There you go. So the cool thing about Canva is I could do all this in After Effects, but all I do is just hit animate, and you have all these animations and effects and timing and everything else. So I will work on that. Just need to get the timing right. That's the one thing you can't do.
I got something for you.
So you want
this is... Yeah, I'm sharing it again. I'm sharing something for you. You can use this. It's a 4-minute for your
We'll stand by.
standby. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Where did I put that? Too many things open. 120 mix.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do that during the countdown. The only thing I don't like about so far, I can't preview, so I can't load scenes and work on them while we have this scene open, which I can in Ecamm. Interview, let's add. I don't like that one.
So that's the stinger.
Yeah. So we're gonna add media source 120 mix. Hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Just copy that layer. Countdown.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. You gotta go somewhere.
Yeah, I gotta go get some more tacos, man. It's taco o'clock.
There we go. That's good. Thank you very much.
No problem. I got some other stuff laying around. I just start sending you some
I
stuff.
can play
You
it
kind of
low
mix
here
it
while we're
around.
talking out over it.
Yeah.
Hey, thank everybody for showing up for New
Yeah.
Creative Podcast. Like that. So, thanks a lot, Tristan, for not only for the song, but hanging out with me tonight, testing this.
Yeah, man.
We talked about this a couple of months ago, doing something like this. 'Cause you're the gear
Probably-
guy. You're like, I'm never on TV. I'm like, why not? You should be doing this.
It's about time we start giving out the information. Stop being gatekeepers.
Yeah, that's true. And I think that here's one of the trends. If you go back and watch, everybody that's watching, if you go back and watch one of the last episodes I did, I talked about the CEO of YouTube talking about what's up for 2026. And there's just a lot of stuff coming with YouTube. You know, it's the most watched platform. More people are watching YouTube on TV. There's a lot of opportunity here. Yes, it takes a lot to get to to get paid and all that other stuff. But I just realized is you just got to keep making content. So I don't care. One of the things they said is that with AI slop and all the stuff that's coming out is people want real, and live is going to be important because we make mistakes. You know, it's not, AI. So come hang out and watch. It's all about everything. Oh, she says she has the DJ mic too and the mic.
She's got everything. Princess has got. She's got everything she needs. But she does vlog.
Yeah.
And she does a lot of videos. So.
Yeah. Sell that stock. I'm gonna start selling that stock. I'm gonna go get that Pocket 3 right now for my wife and be like, I'm gonna
go watch the sunset or go watch.
In the snow.
Even if
we're snowed in.
Oh,
We've been snowed in for a week. So, one thing about Arkansas, when it snows, we're done. We're not ready. We had buildings collapsing, we had docks collapsing, and everything because we're just not used to that. So.
Yeah. Ooh, turned to a pretty sunset. All right, buddy.
Hey, am I gonna have any copyright strikes on YouTube
for this song?
Yeah, all your stuff.
No, I made all this.
Copyright free. It's not submitted.
Yeah, this stuff. Yeah, the stuff I'll send you is off.
Yeah,
unlisted.
Actually, we experimented. I tried. He made a bunch of tracks for me. I made a website. I uploaded them, and we're trying to let people use them for free. I had a lot of problem with the service I was using. So I don't know. It just stopped uploading. The first one was great, and then it didn't work, and then all the other ones that everybody was using were just weird, and you charged a lot of money. I was just like, I couldn't figure all that out. So I had to go back with that sometime. But all right, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, and we'll hang out again. We'll have.
Let me know when you want to do it again. Like I said, maybe
I will have a tech segment, and maybe you'll be my tech reporter. So
there we go.
Especially if you're
all right.
Get something new or coming in the show, or maybe just hang out. Everybody just wants to hang out. He's hanging out on a Friday. We could be out partying, but he's got to go get
Yeah,
tacos. I'm gonna go in
I
and
gotta go. I gotta
get
go
some
shoot some
dinner.
tacos. The camera's already set up. All right,
All
buddy.
right, guys. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We'll see you later, Frozone, and we're gonna go back to this scene here. Thank you everybody for joining us, and catch us. Just subscribe. I don't know when I'm gonna go live. At some point when I get this figured out to where I feel comfortable with it all, I'll try to make it a weekly thing. And basically, I want this to talk about the creator economy, where creators are going, whether you're a filmmaker, a photographer, a poet. I mean, there are just so many things right now. AI is causing a lot of problems for some people, but it helps out a lot of other people. I use AI a lot, so there's some good use cases for that. I'll go over some of that. I'm going to kind of keep my pulse on what's going on when it comes to movies, TV shows, obviously stock footage, and trying to find and reach out to other creators that are making money and see if we can get some information from them and quit gatekeeping, like Frozone said, and let's all try to share and make everybody profitable in 2026, because Lord knows I could use extra $500 a month. Can I get an amen? All right. We'll see you guys later, and have a good evening.